Hey everyone, have you been searching for a solid carport that actually holds up in all kinds of weather without costing an arm and a leg? I know I was, and after weeks of digging through options, I finally found one that's been working great for me, the GarviLife 20 by 20 metal carport. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this thing is built like a tank. The frame is made from heavy-duty galvanized steel, which means it's not going to rust or weaken over time, even if you live somewhere with a lot of rain or snow. I live in an area that gets pretty harsh winters, and after 2 seasons, it still looks brand new. That's a big deal because most carports I've seen start to look pretty sad after just a year or two. Another thing I love is how well it handles wind. I live in a pretty open area, so wind can be a real issue, but this carport has held strong through some pretty strong gusts. The design includes a rock-solid stability system, so it doesn't wobble or shift around like some of the cheaper options out there. That peace of mind is worth a lot when you're trying to protect your car or other gear. Now, let's talk about the roof. It's designed to handle heavy snow loads, which is something I didn't even think about until I saw how much snow we get here. The roof is pitched just right to let snow slide off instead of piling up, and it's held up perfectly so far. Plus, the metal roof is durable enough that I don't have to worry about it getting dented or damaged from hail or falling branches. But it's not just for cars. I've used this carport to store my lawnmower, some gardening tools, and even my boat during the off-season. It's big enough to fit a lot, and the open sides make it easy to move things in and out. If you've got a tractor, ATV, or even just a bunch of outdoor gear, this thing can handle it all. That versatility is a huge plus because it means you're not just limited to parking your car under it. Assembly was a bit of a project, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The instructions were clear, and all the parts were labeled, which made it easier to follow along. It took me and my brother a full day to put it together, but we got it done without any major headaches. If you're handy with tools, you should be fine. Just make sure you have a good level and some help because the frame is pretty heavy. One thing to keep in mind is that this carport isn't exactly lightweight. The steel frame is sturdy, but that also means it's not something you can just move around if you change your mind about where you want it. You'll need to pick a spot and stick with it. Also, while the metal roof is great for durability, it can get pretty loud during a heavy rainstorm. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to think about if you're a light sleeper or have the carport close to your house. Overall, I'm really happy with this carport. It's held up well in all kinds of weather, it's versatile enough to store more than just my car, and the assembly process, while a bit time-consuming, wasn't impossible. If you're in the market for a reliable metal carport that won't break the bank, this one's definitely worth checking out. So if you're ready to give your vehicles and gear the protection they deserve, head down to the link below and take a look for yourself. It's the one I've been using, and it's been working great for me. For most buyers, the real question is not whether GarviLife metal carport, oversized metal garage with steel frame for all weather, heavy-duty carports for car, boats and tractor, 20 by 20 by 9 foot sounds impressive on paper, but weather strengths like premium galvanized steel construction, our heavy-duty 20 by 20 feet and weatherproof engineering for maximum protection, engineered to actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.